Alright guys, welcome back to another stream. Hope you guys are all doing well. Today, I want to talk about Bitcoin, give you guys an update on what is exactly happening right now with Bitcoin and of course the entire cryptocurrency market. There is in fact a fair few Bitcoin charts, and some of these charts I have in fact been showing you guys for the past few days. So in today's stream there is some other charts, new charts that you guys, that I haven't shown you guys yet. And there's some other charts that I want to show you guys again because there are some very, very bullish signals happening right now for Bitcoin, that Bitcoin soon enough is going to be reaching $100,000. Now, I've been telling you guys, for the longest time now that most likely towards the end of this year in 2024, okay, we will see Bitcoin reaching new highs. And I do personally see Bitcoin reaching at least $100,000 towards the end of this year in 2024. So I really want to talk about it because there's a fair few, Bitcoin charts showing us, okay, that there's huge bull signals right now that Bitcoin soon enough is going to be reaching $100,000. Okay, very, very soon, guys. This is going to happen. Now, I know I've been saying that for the longest time now, but soon, guys, okay, soon we will see, very, very soon now, we will see Bitcoin reaching in the six figures, okay, $100,000 and over. We know a bull run is coming, and there's some very, very strong signals detected here that Bitcoin will, in fact, be reaching $100,000. Now, before we talk about Bitcoin, okay, reaching 100K and whatnot, let me show you guys what is exactly happening right now with Bitcoin. So just like earlier this morning, I showed you guys that Bitcoin was in fact at $60,000. Even yesterday, okay, same thing. We saw Bitcoin at $60,000, and today, yeah, so just clear to see Bitcoin is still holding strong at $60,000. Okay, 60,700 as I am streaming right now. So Bitcoin is still holding very, very strong. If it goes to the 1 hour time frame, yeah, so just clear to see very, very strong consolidations right now at this level of $60,000. Bitcoin is holding very, very strong at this level, and I think soon enough we could potentially see a breakout very, very soon. So if we go back to the 4 hour time frame, you can just clearly see Bitcoin is in fact forming this V-shape recovery pattern. Okay, you can just clearly see that. So I don't know if this recovery pattern will continue. This very, very small uptrend right now that Bitcoin has in fact been forming for the past few days. Okay, ever since it did in fact recover from that crash right that we had a couple of days ago. But yeah, I don't know if we will potentially see Bitcoin continue up to the upside. Okay, no one actually really knows right now. Okay, but it's still looking pretty strong right now for Bitcoin. It's holding strong at the 60K level. Okay, so obviously if we see Bitcoin reaching back up to $70,000 and over, and of course reaching back up to $73,000, and it breaks that resistance line, right? If we see Bitcoin breaking this resistance line right over here, then of course, okay, it will in fact be reaching new highs, and that's when everything's gonna kickstart for Bitcoin, right? That's when we're gonna see Bitcoin reaching new highs once again, and then of course, eventually, right, $100,000 is coming. This level right here, we will in fact see that for Bitcoin, very, very soon. Okay, in the next few months. I told you guys the next few months that are in fact coming up for this year in 2024. The remaining months, October, November, and December. Usually, these 3 months are very, very bullish for Bitcoin. But of course, this month and next month, so August and September, are very, very bearish months for Bitcoin. So personally, I'm not expecting Bitcoin to perform that great for these next upcoming few months. Okay, like I'm talking this month, August and September, right? But understand October, November, and December, I'm expecting Bitcoin to perform very, very well. And I will talk more about that, right, during today's stream. So yeah, we really have less than 2 months left to really buy Bitcoin cheap. While Bitcoin is still below $100,000, I've been telling guys that for the longest time now to buy Bitcoin while still below 100K, while still cheap. Okay, because understand, guys, when we see Bitcoin running up to 100K and over 100K, you know, most likely we will never see Bitcoin at $60,000 ever again. So this is literally a once in a lifetime opportunity, guys, to buy Bitcoin as much as you possibly can. Okay, it really, really is. So Bitcoin right now, yeah, $60,000. Ethereum, you know, Ethereum still holding pretty strong at $2,600. Okay, 2,600. Okay, so Ethereum is still not really moving today. The crypto market today is slightly down 1%. The global crypto market cap is still above 2 trillion, which is great to see. But yeah, past 24 hours, Bitcoin is slightly down 0.80%, and Ethereum is down over 2%. And a fair few altcoins are in fact down today. Okay, but nothing too crazy, nothing too major today. Okay, we're not seeing like a huge crash right now. Okay, like I said, like I just showed you guys, you know, the markets in total it's only down, you know, 1%. So we're not seeing huge movements right now for altcoins and Bitcoin today. Okay, but soon enough, okay, everything's gonna change. Okay, Bitcoin will skyrocket, altcoins will skyrocket. We know that. Okay, we know alt season is obviously right around the corner, and I see huge potential for a lot of these altcoins. You know, I really, really do, guys, right? So keep your eyes on alts because they will skyrocket, okay, for sure, very, very soon. We know alt season is just right around the corner, right? So yeah, the crypto market today is still not really moving just like where it was yesterday, okay? But I want to talk about this, okay? So long-term Bitcoin holders bought over 184,500 Bitcoins worth a whopping over $11 billion during the recent dip. So remember, guys, okay, a few days ago, about, I want to say 4 days ago, yeah, 4 to 5 days ago, we saw a massive crash for Bitcoin and crypto. And understand it wasn't just cryptocurrency, right? The crypto market, it was also other markets like the US market, you know, the stock market. They also crashed as well, guys. Okay, it seems like we were in fact entering recession. Okay, so understand, okay, with that drop, it seems like a lot of people that are in fact Bitcoin long-term holders did in fact buy the dip. This is very, very bullish, by the way. This is what we all in fact should be doing, especially, you know, retail investors, right? And we already know, guys, you know, the big buyers like Michael Saylor, okay, and big institutions out there like, for example, BlackRock, they did in fact buy the dip as well. You know, BlackRock, for example, they have been buying a whole bunch of Bitcoin. Okay, a lot of it actually, right? So this is obviously, you know, very, very bullish. Okay, ever since we had, you know, that drop, that crash, we did in fact see, okay, a lot of inflows, okay, coming in, right, for the most recent dip that did in fact happen for Bitcoin. Okay, so that obviously, you know, this is very, very bullish. It seems like a lot of people out there that are in fact in the Bitcoin space, that are in fact true Bitcoiners, that did in fact take it as an opportunity to buy more. Okay, so this is obviously, you know, very, very bullish. Now, $194 million, okay, almost $200 million Bitcoin ETF inflows yesterday, guys. And you can just clearly see that right there. Okay, most of it is obviously coming from BlackRock, right? Because we know BlackRock, okay, they have in fact been buying a whole bunch of Bitcoin. I believe 2 days ago or just yesterday, BlackRock, they bought over 2,000 Bitcoins, right? Over 2,000, 2.6, almost 2.7 thousand Bitcoins. And today, BlackRock buys 160 Bitcoins. They are just continuing to stack, right? BlackRock, they are not stopping, guys. They are not stopping on stacking Bitcoins. Okay, and that's why, guys, you know, the Bitcoin ETF inflows have been absolutely insane for the past, you know, few days, few weeks, ever since, you know, we saw the Bitcoin ETFs officially launching, right, earlier this year in 2024 in January, because BlackRock have just been stacking Bitcoin, right? It's not stopping, you know, they're clearly not stopping. Okay, Larry Fink is obviously a very, very smart man. So yes, they buy 160 Bitcoins today. They're just simply continuing to stack more Bitcoin, okay, day by day, right? So again, okay, you guys just clearly see BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF has had just one single day of outflows since launching in January. So $2 billion plus locked up. And this chart just clearly shows you guys, okay, the outflows versus the inflows for BlackRock Bitcoin ETFs. Okay, and Yashin's clearly see we had one single outflow day, just one single day. Yashin's clearly see that right there, one day, and all the other days some crazy inflows. So this just shows you guys that BlackRock, they are obviously very, very bullish on Bitcoin. Larry Fink is obviously, very bullish on Bitcoin as well. Obviously, we know in the past Larry Fink was not bullish with Bitcoin and crypto. We have seen that interview, okay, that he had back in, I believe, 2017 or 2018, okay, and he said some horrible things. Well, not horrible things, but like not very bullish things about Bitcoin. But then obviously things have turned and switched around, and now he is the most bullish person that I know that's very, very bullish on Bitcoin, right? Because he understands Bitcoin, he studied Bitcoin, he understands where Bitcoin is heading in the future, right? So yeah, guys, crazy. One single day outflow, and the rest are just crazy inflows. This just shows you guys how bullish BlackRock is, and just really shows you guys how much they are in fact accumulating into Bitcoin, right? Absolutely insane. And guess what? It's also whales. I showed you guys this chart a fair few times now, and you guys can just clearly see this crazy spike up. So Bitcoin whales, I talked about this in yesterday's video, right? If you guys haven't seen that video, you should definitely check it out. But yes, there's a lot of money flowing into Bitcoin right now. It may not seem like it, right? I know, I get that, right? Bitcoin's not really moving, I get that, but soon enough, it's going to change. Whales are buying, guys. Okay, and you guys can clearly see this crazy spike up recently. Okay, and this just shows you guys that whales, okay, the Bitcoin whales are stacking like never before right now, right this second. Okay, and this is absolutely crazy, and this is called a frenzy buy. Okay, so this is the most craziest buy that Bitcoin whales have in fact done in the history of Bitcoin. Let me just show you guys right here so you guys can clearly see it. Back in 2017, okay, July 2017, that's when it really started, okay, for the Bitcoin whales to buy Bitcoin and whatnot. And now since clearly in 2021, we had a spike, okay, and of course, again, mid 2021, we had a spike. 2022, we had a spike, and then it just kept going. And then, of course, beginning of this year in 2024, January 2024, we had a massive spike. You actually just clearly see that, but just recently, like, look at this spike right here. It's absolutely insane, guys, okay? So Bitcoin whales are in fact accumulating into Bitcoin like never seen before in Bitcoin history. Okay, so understand, guys, this next upcoming bull run, okay, this next upcoming bull run is going to be completely different. I really want you guys to understand that, right? The next upcoming bull run, okay, it's going to be completely different. Okay, it's going to be the most craziest bull run ever. Okay. Previous Bitcoin bull runs, yeah, they were pretty crazy. Back in 2017, crazy, right? That was like the first time that we seen Bitcoin reaching thousands of dollars. Reached over 10K, close to 20K. And then, of course, 2021, okay, we saw Bitcoin almost reaching $70,000. But this time around, with this next upcoming bull run, six figs for sure. 100K, 200K, even $300,000 is very, very possible. Even over 300K. Understand, guys, a lot of things have in fact been happening for Bitcoin. Right, with the Bitcoin ETFs, that's huge. First ever Bitcoin ETFs to launch this year in 2024, right? And a lot of these institutions are in fact buying. BlackRock, they're buying. Fidelity, they're buying. A lot of these institutions are in fact buying, guys. And of course, the big buyers like Michael Saylor, they are buying as well, right? Like so much bullish things are in fact happening right now for Bitcoin. So much money is flowing into Bitcoin. So understand this next upcoming bull run will be absolutely insane. And I really want you guys to be prepared for it. I really don't want you guys to miss the boat, right? Prepare yourselves right now. Buy DCA, okay? Prepare yourselves for what is truly coming for Bitcoin and crypto, okay? Because a massive bull run is coming. And I really don't want you guys to FOMO in. When we see Bitcoin at new highs at 100K, people will FOMO in. This always happens. Every single bull run, every single bull market we enter, we always see FOMO, fear of missing out. A lot of people like to FOMO in. For some reason, a lot of people like to buy in when everything is pumping, when we are in fact in a bull run. That's just how humans operate, I guess, right? They like to buy in, okay, when we are in a bull run. They like to FOMO in, okay? Very, very risky. Okay, you guys don't want to do that. You want to buy in when we are in fact in a bear market, when everyone's fearful. That's when you want to be greedy. I've been telling guys that even back in 2022, like look back at my videos, I've been telling guys even back in 2022 to accumulate as much Bitcoins as you possibly can right now. Same with Ethereum and other altcoins, especially altcoins. Altcoins were like dirt cheap at the time. They still are, but back in 2022, it was so much cheaper. Okay, but that's that. Okay, moving on. Bitcoin is going to enter a uphill run. So this uptrend, this V-shaped recovery is in fact forming. We know that right now for Bitcoin, and it will potentially continue on. So the real question here is, will we see Bitcoin, having a run up back up to its previous all-time highs at $73,000, and of course a new high? I told you guys, once we see Bitcoin breaking that resistance line of its previous all-time highs, once it breaks it, then of course it will go higher. And that will be obviously very bullish, and there's nothing that's going to be stopping Bitcoin from there on. And understand, Bitcoin right now, it's not too far off from its, back up to its previous all-time highs. It's really not too far off. So this could happen any time now, any day, any week now. But as I told you guys, we are in fact in the month of August. August is usually a very, very bearish month for Bitcoin. Same with September, next month. Very, very bearish. Okay, so I'm not expecting anything too crazy for the next upcoming few weeks, which is good because that way we can, especially us retail investors, we can buy more Bitcoin. Okay, because this is time right now. This is literally a once in a lifetime opportunity to buy as much Bitcoin as you possibly can. Okay, but yes, Bitcoin still consolidating inside a waddling wedge pattern. Upside breakout target is $100,000. So as I told you guys, we are in fact seeing this support level and this resistance line at its all-time highs, previous all-time highs. So when we see Bitcoin breaking this resistance line at its all-time highs, then yes, it's going to shoot up, and that's when new highs will in fact enter for Bitcoin. And I really want you guys to be prepared for that. Okay, so 100k Bitcoin is coming, guys, sooner than you guys think. Trust me on that. Okay, it may not seem like a run, I may not feel like 100k Bitcoin is coming, but trust me, it is coming. And I really want you guys to have the patience here. A lot of people think the bull run is over for Bitcoin. That's it, we will never see Bitcoin going back up to new highs ever again. But no, guys, the bull run hasn't even started yet. Understand that. Like, it hasn't started yet. And there is some other charts that I want to show you guys, showing you guys that the bull run is still on. But yes, I showed you guys this chart early this morning. So if you guys haven't seen that video, you should definitely check it out. But this chart's amazing because it just really does show you guys that Bitcoin is on track to reaching $100,000. In fact, over $100,000, like $110,000. So this Bitcoin Fibonacci extension has accurately found each local high of this cycle. The next 52% increase in 0.618 extension is set to push over the legendary $100,000 threshold at $109,236. So pretty much $110,000. Okay, so Yashin's clear to see with this increase, 52% increase. Okay, if we see another 52% increase, that's gonna lead Bitcoin to $109,000, pretty much $110,000. This is absolutely bullish right now for Bitcoin. Okay, it really, really is, guys. Okay, so like I said, once we see Bitcoin breaking that resistance line, it's going to be reaching new highs. And yes, most likely the next target is in fact going to be $100,000. And we have touched this resistance line 2 times now, right? March of 2024 and May of 2024, right? And ever since then, we haven't really touched back up to that resistance line, but soon enough, it will change. Okay, it will bounce back up. Okay, so understand, guys, this is a very, very clear signal, huge bull signal right now that Bitcoin is ready to reach $100,000. It is coming, guys. 100k Bitcoin is coming. Please be prepared for that. Okay, very, very bullish times. Okay, it's great to be alive. But yes, Bitcoin post-halving rally incoming. We know a rally is coming. And for all the people out there that's saying, that's it, the bull run is over, the bull market is over, A few days ago when we had that Bitcoin crash, people were saying, I told you so, this is it. There's no more bull run, that's officially it. Bitcoin reached as high of $73,000 and it dropped back down. That's it. But no, guys, this chart just clearly shows you guys, okay, we haven't seen anything yet for Bitcoin. We just had the Bitcoin halving event. Okay, you guys remember, right? Every single time, guys, we know this. Every single time we have a Bitcoin halving event, okay, right after it, we see a beautiful bull run. Now, yes, it doesn't happen straight away. Even in previous Bitcoin halving events, okay, we don't see Bitcoin pump straight away. We don't see a bull run happening straight away, okay? It takes time. It takes a few weeks time, even a few months time. So it's been already a few months now, coming up to 4 months now, okay? We had the 4th Bitcoin halving event back in April. So it's been like 4 months and still we haven't really seen much movements for Bitcoin. But this is normal, okay? This is completely normal. We don't see Bitcoin pump straight away, but soon enough, things are going to change, okay? Things will change and we will in fact see a beautiful bull run up to the top and Bitcoin's going to be over $100,000 to $200,000 and $300,000. Trust me on that, guys, okay? And this chart just clearly shows you guys, right, that every single time we have a Bitcoin halving event, we always see a post-halving, okay? So we always see a bull run right after every halving. And understand we just had a halving right here, and we haven't seen anything yet for Bitcoin, but understand soon enough it's going to skyrocket. We're going to see a post-halving rally, and it is coming, okay? So please be prepared for that, you guys. For all my Bitcoin holders out there, please prepare yourselves. What is truly coming for Bitcoin and crypto overall, right? Now, this is what I really wanted to show you guys, the Bitcoin monthly returns. So as I told you guys, August is a very, very bearish month for Bitcoin. So, this year, time around, 2024 for this month, I'm not expecting much from Bitcoin, okay? So the next few weeks, I'm not expecting much. And of course, in September, especially September is just a very, very bearish month for Bitcoin, right? Very, very bearish. I should clearly see that in previous years. All these reds in previous years for Bitcoin in the month of September, very, very bad, right? So I'm not expecting Bitcoin to really perform that great, this month and next month in September. But understand October, November, and December, I'm expecting Bitcoin to really pump. Okay, and I really do believe that's when everything's just gonna kick off, and that's when everything is just gonna change for Bitcoin. Bitcoin is gonna be reaching back up to its previous highs, breaking that resistance line and reaching new highs. And of course, 100K is coming. Okay, Bitcoin is still on track to reaching $100,000. So most likely around November or even December, we will in fact see Bitcoin reaching at least $100,000 or close to $100,000. If we actually don't see Bitcoin reaching 100K towards the end of this year in 2024, it's going to happen next year in 2025, early next year in 2025. So be prepared for that, right? Because it is coming, guys. So if you guys really think about it, we have less than 2 months left to really buy into Bitcoin and Ethereum and your favorite altcoins. Okay, not a lot of time left. Time is ticking to really buy, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and a lot of these altcoins, your favorite altcoins at these prices, because everything will change, guys. We have less than 2 months left. And then, of course, October is going to come around, and that's when everything's just going to pump. Okay, so understand we have less than 2 months left, guys. So lock in now. Buy as much as you possibly can. Obviously, this is not financial advice, guys. Okay, always do your own research, of course. But if you guys are in fact, in the crypto space, just understand time is ticking. We don't have a lot of time left. A bull run is coming. Okay, and everything's going to change from there on. Okay, especially October. Especially October is a beautiful, beautiful month for Bitcoin. Very, very bullish month. Okay, so understand October, November, December, those are in fact going to be some amazing months for Bitcoin and crypto, right? So that's that. Okay, that is pretty much it, you guys. That's really all I wanted to talk about. Let's see what everyone's saying here. Let me just scroll up. Okay, so someone says here, and it's pretty interesting. It says, apart from BTC, so Bitcoin, what do you own? What would you like to purchase in the future? Well, there's a few coins, okay, a few crypto coins that I own other than Bitcoin. You guys know that, right? I obviously, guys, like when I'm investing into crypto, okay, um, if I'm investing heavy into crypto, I really just put it into, I'll invest it into Bitcoin and Ethereum. I'm really just a basic person, right? But I understand with altcoins, I don't invest too heavy, which is surprising to say because Solana, I'm actually, I've bought a fair few Solana. I've actually invested pretty heavy into Solana. Not gonna lie to you guys, even Chainlink, right? You guys know I'm a huge fan of Chainlink. I've actually invested a fair bit into Chainlink, right, as well. Okay, but other than Bitcoin, I've purchased obviously Ethereum. Okay, Ethereum is my second largest holding. Obviously, Solana. I do have some XRP. I used to have some BNB, but I actually sold all my BNB. I don't hold any BNB anymore, and I just swapped it with Bitcoin. Right, that's what I did. So yeah, I hold some XRP. I hold Doge. Okay, I feel like Dogecoin is like the only meme coin that I'm really holding right now because with meme coins, I really just trade it. I really just trade meme coins. I don't really hodl meme coins, but with Doge, right now I'm just simply holding it. Right, I did take some profits with Doge, but I'm simply still holding it. Cardano, I have a bag. Avalanche, sadly, I sold at a profit though, and actually reinvested it into Bitcoin. Right, so as of right now, I don't have any AVAX, but I am planning on buying more AVAX. Shiba Inu, I sold at a profit. I haven't bought back since. And I might actually buy back in as well because I really do believe, a lot of meme coins will perform very, very well in the next upcoming bull run, right? So I am in fact, planning on buying back into Sheep. Polkadot, I still have a bag, okay? Bitcoin Cash, I don't have any. Chainlink, as I told you guys, I have a very, very big bag of Chainlink. I like Chainlink a lot. I feel like they're always, evolving. I like the technology behind Chainlink. I like what they are doing, So I'm very, very heavily invested into Chainlink, and I do see Chainlink, being absolutely amazing, performing amazing in the next upcoming bull run and bull market, right? Litecoin, I don't have too much Litecoin, but I do have some Litecoin. Polygon, I still have a bag as well. Casper, I've heard a lot about Casper. I don't know much about Casper, but I, recently, actually, like a couple weeks ago, I did actually buy some Casper, okay? And I haven't bought any since, but I still am thinking about, whether I should invest more into Casper, but Casper apparently is, better than Bitcoin in a way. I don't know how. I don't know much about Casper, but that's just what people are in fact saying. And I did in fact do some research about Casper, and I, watched some YouTube videos about Casper. But apparently Casper is going to be, doing amazing in the future. Uniswap, I think I have a little bit of Uniswap, not too much of it though. Pepe, I sold, sadly. I think I still have a bag of Pepe, I believe. I'm not quite sure. I don't know if I sold all my Pepe. I can't really remember. I have to check. But I'm pretty sure I still have a tiny bag of Pepe. Still. Sui, I'm planning on buying in as well. But on that, guys, Cosmos, I still have a slight little bag for that. Render, right? Render token, I'm planning on buying. Actually, I've heard a lot about it. And yeah, a fair few people are in fact talking about Render. So I am in fact planning on buying Render. A lot of memes that I'm planning on trading as well, because we know meme coins will perform, pretty decently. Pepe is one, Sheep is one, obviously Doge, Dog with Hat, Bonk, Floki, okay, many more, right? But very, very risky, guys. If you're planning on making money with memes, you should simply just trade it. Don't hold it or anything like that for long term, especially. Okay, obviously, you should really just get in and get out, right? But yeah, that's really it, guys. Other than Bitcoin, that's pretty much all the altcoins that I'm really investing in right now, as of right now. Okay. So someone says here, Casper will probably be a top 10 coin in the bull market. And that's true. Right now it's sitting at 22. right? Casper is sitting at number 22, which I'm actually surprised. It's actually gone up a fair bit. I don't think Casper was like in the 20 zone at all, in the top 20s, right? I think it was like in the 40s or 50s, I believe. Okay, but yeah, it's gone up quite a bit. Okay, Casper. The market cap, has gone up. But yeah, who knows, okay, where Casper will be. But yeah, if it does be in the top 10, then damn, that'll be amazing to see. Okay, so for all the Casper communities, you guys will obviously be very, very hyped for that. But what's it been doing? Has it been dropping? Yeah, it's been dropping off slightly. For the past month, it's only down 2.8%. Year is up 270%. Wow, that's crazy. But yeah, guys, I made a video about Solana. If you guys haven't seen that video, you should definitely check it out. But I did actually make a video about Solana because I told you guys that a lot of these, altcoins, right? A lot of these altcoins, okay, they will, majority of them, not all of them, okay, but majority of them, they will reach back up to its previous highs and reach new highs, right? And I really do believe Solana is one of those altcoins that will reach back up to its previous highs and reach a new high, okay? So if you guys haven't seen my most recent video that I've uploaded about an hour ago about Solana, you should definitely check it out, please. It's a very, very interesting video on why you guys should really consider about keeping your eyes on Solana, right? Just keep a lookout. Put Solana on your watch list, okay? Because I really do believe Solana will easily reach back up to its previous highs and reach new highs. You know what I mean? In the next upcoming bull run, right? So please be prepared for that, okay? Because Solana is one of those altcoins that I'm really keeping my eye on. Same with Chainlink. Chainlink right now is a great buy, just setting below $11. But yeah, Chainlink was consolidating for the longest time, like over a year, just over a year, and then it finally bounced back up. Yeah, since clearly see that right now, uptrend did in fact form, and right now slightly dropping back down. But Chainlink, I think Chainlink has huge potential to reach back up to its previous highs and reach new highs for sure in the next upcoming bull run, 100%, right? So there's huge potential, there for Chainlink, and a lot of these altcoins, there's huge potential as well. Okay, a lot of these altcoins are still cheap, guys, compared to where they were in the last bull market, right back in 2021 to where they are now. They are very, very cheap. Okay, a lot of them, they're not even near at its all-time high. So understand, guys, it's not too late to buy into these altcoins, right? Okay, so someone says, apart from Bitcoin, what do you hold much of? So I already told you guys what I hold much of, but it's Ethereum, there's Solana, there's XRP, there's Doge, there's Cardano, Chainlink, Litecoin, Polygon, Casper, Uniswap. What else is there that I hold? Cosmos. And that's about it, really. Yeah, not a lot, guys. Okay, I don't really invest into alts a lot. Like I told you guys, when I'm investing into crypto, I really just stick with the basics because I'm here for long term, guys. Okay, I'm an investor. I'm not really a trader. Okay, and I really just stick with the basics when I'm investing into crypto. So that's just simply Bitcoin and Ethereum. Like, I'm gonna be 100% transparent with you guys. For the past over 1 year, I've just been simply buying Bitcoin. Okay, and you guys can actually see that on my YouTube channel, right? I'll show you guys that I'm actually, I actually show you guys what I'm actually buying. And it's just been Bitcoin, right? The last time I bought, like, for example, Ethereum was like back in 2023, I believe. So I've just been accumulating Bitcoin, guys, okay? I haven't been buying much altcoins, okay? So I'm actually planning, okay? There is, in fact, a amount of other altcoins that I'm planning on buying because time is ticking, guys. I really got to figure out what I should really buy because I think I've accumulated enough Bitcoin at this point. I've accumulated a fair bit of Bitcoin, so I think I'm gonna move my money around to altcoins now, right? Something like Solana, Chainlink, of course, maybe some Cardano, right? Avalanche, Polkadot. Yeah, there's a fair few altcoins that I'm really looking at right now. Casper, Render, right? So that's that. Oh yeah, I do hold some VeChain, but not a big amount. Okay. And I don't know how I feel about VeChain right now, but yeah, that's that. I don't know. I feel like VeChain's kind of dead. But yeah, that's pretty much all the other altcoins that I really hold. Other than other than Bitcoin, those are all my alts that I really hold. Okay, so someone says here, and it's actually interesting. How do you see Luna Classic playing out? Do you still have a position, or are you completely out? So yeah, when I started this YouTube channel, guys, I used to make a whole bunch of videos about Luna. Okay, and I just want you guys to let's just have a look at Luna because it's been a while since I've checked Terra Luna Classic. It's been a very, very long time, actually. I'm glad you mentioned it. Okay, past day, it is not moving. Past 7 days, it is down 5%. Past month, down 2%. Past year, it's down 8%, which is actually not too bad. And overall, it is down 1,000,000%. So I am out of Luna Classic. Okay, I did in fact have some Terra Luna Classic. If you guys are wondering, okay, I'll just let you guys know now. I did lose a couple of $1,000s into Terra Luna Classic, and luckily, that is money that I am comfortable losing. Okay, so I'm glad at the time I didn't, buy a whole bunch of Terra Luna Classic. Okay, would have been real bad if I just chucked everything in there. Like I personally know someone that invested a fair bit into Luna Classic and they lost everything and it was pretty bad, right? So this just shows you guys, okay, to really, no one knew that Terra Luna Classic will be in this position where it's at right now. You know what I mean? So this is why, guys, when I'm investing into crypto, I really just stick with the basics, which is Bitcoin and Ethereum, because we know Bitcoin's not going to crash or going to go anywhere anytime soon. Same with Ethereum, right? So this is why, guys, with crypto, I am really just investing in the basics, which is just Bitcoin and Ethereum. Because like I said, I'm here for long term. I'm a investor and I'm doing this for my future self and family, right? So yeah, I am completely out of Terra Luna Classic. I don't want to have to do anything with it. That's why I haven't made any videos. It's been like almost 2 years now since I've made a video about Terra Luna Classic. But yes, I am completely out and that's that, okay? Someone says here, I love your videos of you buying Bitcoin. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I feel like a lot of like crypto YouTubers don't actually, show you guys what they are buying. And I thought to myself, I might as well just do like an episode of where I actually show you guys what I'm actually buying. Okay, and if you guys actually look at my channel, like it's just all Bitcoin. Like I've simply just been buying a whole bunch of Bitcoin. Like yeah, there are some other altcoins that I've been buying, even meme coins like Pepe and all that, but it's just like small amounts. It's not huge amounts, right? Even if I just have like a couple of $100 in my exchange, I'll just buy it on my phone. You know what I mean? Like small altcoins, right? I feel like there's no point of making a video about it, of me buying it, Whereas like for Bitcoin, I feel like I should really make a video about, showing you guys that I'm actually buying into Bitcoin. Because, I've been telling guys for the longest time now to accumulate at least one full Bitcoin, right? Because if you simply own one full Bitcoin, it will change your life in the future, right? We know Bitcoin has only, 21 million Bitcoins. There's a fixed amount, right? It's the hardest asset out there. It's the most scarce asset out there. So I understand owning one full Bitcoin, in 10 years will be extremely rare. Nowadays, yeah, it's sort of rare, but I understand the next like decade, I want to say it's going to be extremely rare. So understand, guys, get to one Bitcoin. This is why I want you guys to simply DCA into Bitcoin like I have, right? So that's that. Okay, just simply DCA into Bitcoin. Okay, and you should be good to go. And of course, right, if you finally accumulate one full Bitcoin, don't stop. Keep stacking, right? Get to 2 Bitcoins, get to 3 Bitcoins. Don't stop stacking stats, right? Keep stacking, guys. Okay, treat Bitcoin like it's your own savings account. It's a hedge against inflation because Bitcoin is always reaching new highs. It's keeping up with inflation in a way, if you really think about it, right? And it's a great store of value, right? It's generational wealth. It's decentralized, so there's no governments behind it. There's no banks behind it. It's completely decentralized, peer-to-peer money transactions. Like Bitcoin is the future of money. There's already, you know, businesses and companies out there that are accepting Bitcoin as payments. A lot of people out there, well, I say a lot, a fair few people out there are already using Bitcoin to pay for things, you know what I mean? So it's the future of money. Okay, and of course, throughout the next few years, a lot of businesses and companies will start using Bitcoin. People will start using Bitcoin. Like, it's just simply the future of money, right? We know, guys, that the US dollars is losing value, right? It really is. And in the future, yeah, it could potentially die down. So what fixes this? Bitcoin. Okay, that's that. Do you have a price target that you plan to see Bitcoin at? Yeah, I do. You know, long term, okay, you know, let's just say in the bull run, right? I told you guys, you know, 100K is coming. You know, I do see Bitcoin in the six fix. So understand 100K is possible. $200,000, you know, I showed you guys plenty of Bitcoin charts showing you guys very, very strong signals that there is potential out there that Bitcoin can reach as high of 200K and over $200,000. Even 300K is possible. Like, for example, we know Cathie Wood, right? She has said that the year 2030, okay, the most bullish scenario for Bitcoin is at $1.5 million. So over $1 million by the year 2030. Understand that is less than 7 years from now, 6 years from now, right? Think about that, guys. Less than a decade, we're going to see Bitcoin at over $1 million. That's if, you know, that's the most bullish scenario. So just think about that, guys, right? Crazy. That's the craziest prediction actually for Bitcoin, in my opinion, in history. But it is possible. Who knows, guys? Okay. But yeah, we know Bitcoin will eventually reach $1 million per coin eventually, right? So it's going to happen one day. Maybe it's not going to be in 2030. It could be in 2032, 2034, 2035, 2040. One day Bitcoin will be at $1 million. Okay, so understand that, guys. That's why I want you guys to simply accumulate one full Bitcoin, and you know, this one full Bitcoin will generate you wealth, and you will obviously have a lot of wealth and become a millionaire just by simply owning one Bitcoin. That's it, right? So that's that. But guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end today's stream. Hope you guys all enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for the questions. Okay, I really do appreciate that. Like I said, if you guys haven't seen the videos that I've uploaded today about Solana, you should definitely check it out. And also early this morning, I did upload a video talking about, you know, Bitcoin and crypto as usual. So definitely check out that video as well. I appreciate all you guys for the support lately. Has been absolutely amazing. More streams will in fact be coming your way. Okay, I don't really stream often, but I really want to get back into it. You know, every other day I will come on here and stream for you guys, and you can ask away your questions. If you have any questions, just let me know. I guess we can do like a little Q&A. But yeah, I appreciate you guys today for all the questions and whatnot. Hang on there, okay, for, you know, hang in there for Bitcoin and crypto, right? Everything's gonna bounce back up. We know bull run is coming. Continue to DCA. Okay, and just hold, right? DCA and hold, guys. Keep it simple. DCA and hold, right? And then, of course, if you want to take money off the table, you know, take your profits, do it, you know, next year in 2025 when we are in a bull run, you know, DCA out. Just as you would DCA in, you want to DCA out when you want to take your profits, right? So that's that. But guys, I'm going to go ahead and end it. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys all in my next video. Have a good one, guys.